YouTube. It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency, friends. We are talking all things going live. Let me know where you're from. We're going to get to talking and chatting. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. I am about to go live. You guys know I do the live streaming. Hey, I'm going to be so real with you and say that I don't feel like showing up today either. I've been working nonstop. Volume was too high. So I appreciate you all being here. We're gonna get to talking and chatting. I appreciate you coming on in. We'll get my screen set up as we speak. And good morning, Michelle. How are you, friend? How is everything going? When I see, I was like, oh, breath of fresh air. I appreciate your friend coming through. How is it going your way? And um, things are good this way. I am getting a better sense of what's going on with the agency, everything as well. That's good. Getting a better sense of my agency, folks. Um, so yeah. Uh, and okay, yeah, I was reading a comment. I sometimes I end up moving too quickly, and I did not get a chance to crochet a fall sweater for my daughter's birthday. Nice, nice. I will be crocheting at some point in the next couple of days as well, my hair. So that's what I will be doing in the next couple of days. I just got to figure out when. And so I have to, yes. And so I have to, yeah, get down to doing something with this right here. So the baseball cap is what you're seeing as of late. It will get better. I'm trying to decide if I do it today, tomorrow. I'm trying to make a decision. I haven't made a decision yet. Wow. I was thinking I had influenced you. No. I wish I had time. I think that's something I'm gonna have to pick up in later. I don't know when. Maybe once my son goes to college. I'll pick it up then. It's definitely something I enjoy and I would love to do and get back to. I have fond memories of learning how to crochet when I was younger. So I would love to pick it back up again. So hello friends, how are you guys for joining the live? Thank you so much for being here. This is Dr. Lisa. How are you? I'm Dr. Lisa, and we're going to be talking about the TikTok Creator Network agency program, which I do have an agency. It is Launch Your Income Agency. So thank you all for being here. There's always time to hook. Oh, you said there's always time. I love it. I'm talking to my moderator, yes, Michelle Crochet. She is here also. So feel free to connect with her. She is a wealth of knowledge and information when it comes to YouTube and optimizing your profile and getting your page branded correctly and how you connect with your target audience. So definitely connect with her. I appreciate her joining me. So she is the mod. So feel free to go into the chat, subscribe to her channel, and then also make sure you're putting a comment in so we know you're here. Make sure you like the live as well as comment and then subscribe if you have not subscribed already. We want to make sure we are getting information to you, so go ahead and click my bell so you can get notifications of when I go live and when I post content. So we are going to be co-streaming in just a second on TikTok. And let me talk about a little housekeeping rules. We are a professional channel. This is professional. We were chatting, doing casual conversation a second ago, but we are a professional channel. So make sure that you are leaving your comments that are professional in nature, as well as make sure you're 18 years and older. So house rules there. So 18 years and older, because again, we're talking about live streaming and monetization. So we want to make sure you're of age. Hopefully many of our kiddos are getting ready to go back to school. So we don't have as many young kids on the live and connecting, but just know that we ask that you're 18 years and older. Michelle is definitely moderating and monitoring the chat. So she is there for you and she's there to answer questions. Um, Thank you so much, friend. Just, yeah, make sure your comment is professional. I don't know if that was professional, Sylvia. So Appreciate you, friend. Let's get ready. I'm about to get ready to go on to the TikTok side of things as well. And so, I love to chat and connect over there and answer questions. And we are going to get going in a second. Thank you so much. Michelle is on top of it, friends. Let's see if TikTok will let me get started without any issues. Okay, perfect. And so we're going to go live over there. Setting up my screen. I actually, today's live is going to be a little bit more tutorial in nature. I want to make sure that I am helping people as you are thinking intentionally. Like I said, you must be 18 years old. I know, but some of our friends just don't get it. They just don't get it. They they don't get it, so that's okay. We gotta help them along. So it's going to be tutorial nature because TikTok is actually changing one of their features. Pals is in Pals. Let me know if this is Pals. Good morning, friend. How are you? Appreciate you coming over. I'm about to go live on TikTok. I am. I start over here first because YouTube will push people into the room pretty quickly, and so I do my intro and do all the stuff to make sure that I am setting up the stage for what to expect on the live stream. And so I ask people to like the live, to comment, to subscribe if you haven't done so far already. And they came looking for me. That's probably what's happening. Pals, you came looking for me, friend. So, just a couple other things. I was going to share that this does become a playlist. So this will become available for you to go back and look at. So that's why I do TikTok. I'm sorry, TikTok afterwards. Like, this is Pals. Yes, I didn't know. I've been closing and reopen TikTok. Like, where is she? I usually do a 10 to 15 minute delay. So I say 10 o'clock, but it's like 10:15. So that's it. That's because I come over here first and set the screen up. And so your girl is about to go over to the TikTok side of the streets in just a few minutes. TikTok got a lot of little gifts in here. Look at TikTok. They got some new things over here. Good to know. Yeah, so that's what happens. Okay, TikTok has a lot new little gifts in the gift box. Okay, I think let's see what that looks like. And Michelle's connecting with you. Awesome. I have a little bit of work I'm going to show you guys because I want to talk about making sure you guys. I'm going live. I'm on live. I'm going live. I was trying to figure out my screen. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you being here. This is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I am live on TikTok and YouTube. Appreciate you all coming in and join me. And how's everything going your way, friend? And I'm going to share out my live. I try to share it out early so I could tell folks we are here. We are going live. So I can connect with different friends. And I don't know what happens. TikTok has these groups that people will create and put me in. So I just share the live out with those groups too. I was like, they put me in a group for a reason, so they're gonna get it shared that way as well. So I share it out with the group so that they know as well to connect. So that's a tip for anybody. If you are curious about how to get your live out to more people. Hello, friend. How are you? One second. I can't see the screen yet, but I saw the daily heart me, so I appreciate you giving the heart me, friend. Thank you so much. And so give me 1 second. I'm coming over. I can see it's the short stuff. How are you, friend? I couldn't see who gave the daily heartbeat. Thank you. Pals, you came over too. Appreciate your friend coming back over to this side of the streets, to the TikTok side. I'm good. I appreciate your friend. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let a few more of our friends get in the room. Lisa Bailey, Lisa, we got to chat. Lisa, I want to schedule a one-on-one. Let me know, friend, because I want to make sure you are up to speed with all things that's happening. And I've seen you go live a few times, so let's chat. Maybe find a time to chat. Let me know if you heard that message, Lisa. I appreciate you coming in. All my friends coming into the live, thank you so much. Keep Dwayne, how are you? Yes, ma'am. Let's do. Okay, we'll do. Um, Maybe even today. Let me know if today works after the live. If you're available, I'll stay on until about noon. So if you're available to noon, maybe we could do it then today and just make sure we're connecting. He said, I'm good. How you doing, friend? Thank you for popping in again. Appreciate you. Let me know if you're a live host. And if not, we're going to talk. I want to make sure I do today. Today is going to be a little bit more educational. Hello, Miss Darlene. How are you, friend? Today's going to be a little bit more educational because TikTok pushed out the notification about subscriptions and Superfan. They've made some updates. Even when I looked at it on Sunday, I guess they've gotten a lot of questions. So their FAQs have kind of been a little bit more extensive. And so I want to share that with you. I actually did screenshots. So we're going to talk through it. And I'm going to talk through my approach. Thank you all for the shares. Thank you all for the likes. I appreciate the roses, the flowers. The flowers, the short stuff. That's what that was. Toya, how are you, friend? How's everything going? Thank you for that daily heart, my friend. Come on in. We're gonna get to chatting. So I definitely want to make sure that I'm bringing you guys up to speed with the changes that I understand is going to happen with subscriptions. So this is going to be important for my friends in the room who have subscriptions already, and then those who are thinking about creating a subscription program. Okay, so the combination. I want to make sure we're all on the same page. Okay, so we're gonna talk through that. How you doing, Toya? Appreciate your friend. So we're gonna talk through that, and I'm gonna show some screenshots. In the meantime, we're gonna share the live out. We're gonna connect. Thank you for the popular vote. I shared my live out. Let's see if we can get some more shares. Hey, hey, hey! And then anybody who is joining the live, if you're interested in the agency, the link in the left corner, that link symbol is how you apply. So that's how you apply. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit because I always want to make sure I'm adding value. I started a video that I did not finish. So once I get off the live, I have to post my video. I got to post the content. I just didn't get a chance to do the last, I probably have it 80% done. I feel like I should have waited a few minutes and just went ahead and finished it. But I was like, I got to get over here on the live. I was live with Coach Jessie last night. She helped me a lot. I love that. I love that. You were live. You were on the live. You didn't share anything because I saw you were in the room for a period of time when we were up late the other night. So Coach Jessie is awesome. And that's what I want for my new people to visit some of the people who have been going live, talking about the experience, making sure you feel confident and comfortable with going live. I don't want you to feel nervous or uneasy. Going live is a lot of repetition. That's essentially what it is. It's just practicing. I say practice makes progress. I do not say you get perfection here. Even I, and not that I'm a true expert at this, but even it takes time. Look at that. I didn't see it. The heart balloons. Heart balloons. I was like, what does this look like? I said, let me do the heart balloons. It was a new gift that was in there. Awesome, awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Coach Rhonda. So that's what it's all about. Just repetition. I don't want you to be nervous or afraid about this. And then as you talk, and obviously I know you have a lot that's more about financial literacy, helping people understand different ways to think about saving and just building wealth. Let's talk through that. Okay. Okay. So part of what I'm going to talk about today, we're going to talk about the subscriptions because TikTok is making it such that it's going to change for the live stream. Now that they put out some new FAQs and expanded what they have in their FAQs than what I mean, they've been updating them. So Sunday's screenshots look different than what I did today. And so I just want to make sure you say you need reparations. Repetition. We talking about repetition. Okay. I tried to send the gift above, but it says it's not available. Oh, it's not available. Coach Rhonda sent it though. She sent it. And Coach Rhonda is level 19. You're level 17. I wonder if it's something to do with the levels. Huh. That's interesting. TikTok, what are you doing? Going live is like starting a healthy lifestyle. We have to keep going. Oh, I love that. Look at you. Look at you. I love that, Miss Darlene. Let me hear the clap. I didn't hear it myself. There we go. You guys might have heard it, but I didn't hear it on my end. Yeah, look at you. Or maybe in, oh, maybe, and yes, it is. Oh, so it actually says that. It does say that. Not available for me either. Oh, well, I don't want that gift. If half the room can't do it. Oh, Rhonda, Coach Rhonda is very special, and that gift is a little elitist, if you really ask me. Like, wait a minute, we can't have a gift that most people can't do. What is that about, TikTok? That's just ridiculous. Um, Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. So let's see, let's see. TikTok has extra stuff in here. Good Lord, TikTok. Let's see. I don't even know. Where's the traditional gifts? TikTok. This is too much. Give me 1 second, y'all. I can't see. That one popped up because it was new. Um, yeah, all the I don't know if TikTok is doing some extra stuff because it's me. Let's see. And we'll see if we get the flash goal soon too. But we'll do I don't know what the journey pass is, but we'll do that. I wonder if that's a new gift too. It's just a 10-cent gift. So that's in there. Okay. Yeah, TikTok extraness. Well, Rhonda, yes. So as you guys well know, as you move up in your league, I'm sorry, move up in your engagement level, you unlock different gifts and features you can have access to. So that is one of them. Yes, look at the journey pass. Olivia, how are you, friend? Let me know. Are you our friend who came in before? No, that's somebody else. Okay. Thank you so much. Lou comes in all the time. She sits and listens. Thank you so much, Lou. Let me know if you are new to my room. Just put new in the chat. We get to talking and chatting and stuff. Hey, everybody. Hey, Coach Jesse. How are you, friend? Come on in. And then my new people who come in and connect. Let me know if you have questions. I want to make sure I'm answering questions. You said I can't pin comments. So I wonder if that's a level access. Um, how many lives have you done? It unlocks. It unlocks after the third live. So if you're at live number 3, you might be able to have it in 3, but it may show up in 4, the fourth live. So just know that it's something you unlocked. You have to unlock all the features as you go live. Good morning, everyone. How you doing, Trisha T? Trisha T, did you go live yesterday? Oh, I have many lives. Okay, then let me show you how to do it. Well, do you know how to do it? Because the words where you say, "Oh, I have many lives." So if you go and touch the words, make sure you touch the words. As you touch the words, it should um, it should show up for you to. I'm not sure why that didn't show up the first time. Huh. It should show up for you to a screen will pop up for you to pin that comment. I just said a new one. Thank you so much, friend. I got you. Thank you so much. Good morning, Coach Chantel. How are you, friend? No, no, you didn't. Okay, you didn't go live. Okay, all right, that's okay. Okay, we'll keep me posted when you go live. Let's chat. Hey guys, let me say this out loud. I'm gonna say this to the majority of you in the room who are already with the agency. So I'm saying this out loud because I'm going to have to. Coach Chantel, appreciate you. That was a new gift. See, I told you TikTok had a lot of new gifts in there. I'm like, what in the world? And I was trying to find my donuts. I couldn't find my donuts. So then when I re-upped, the donuts was at the top. So I was like, let me do the little donuts. And so I don't know. So there's a lot of gifts in there. Thank you for that. Yep, I touched the comment words and it does not give option for pen. Let's work on it together. Let me know the next time you're going live. Are you going live today? Either requested chicken Alfredo. That's what you're gonna do. I love it. Thank you all for coming in. I see. Wait a minute. Oh, you sent this the music on stage. Oh, that was a cute one too. Okay, thanks. Yes, I am. Okay, well, yeah. Let me know what time. If you want to send me a message, I'll make a point to try to join you. Maybe we could talk beforehand too. So let me say this out loud because I have to. So TikTok gave me this $15 per coupon. They're coupons that I can use to promote. As you guys see, if you click the arrow, you'll see the promote feature. You can pay to have lives promoted. I want to use that a little bit more. I have to use them before I lose them. Here's the deal. I think I need to be in your live to use them. I have a message out to see if I can give them to you. It seems as if they all say manager usage. So I think I actually have to come to your live and set those. I'm saying this to you all as a group here because I got a message that I need to use them. I'm saying this to you all because I think I've used it on a few people, but I want to preface that first and foremost. You said nice. It's a nice idea. It's a nice concept. Okay. It's very nice in but I don't think it's actually um I want to manage expectations. That's what I'm saying. I want to manage expectations because I don't know if it is actually allowing more views. Okay. Well, maybe it's offering more views. Thank you so much for the heart. What was that? That was a heart something. A flaming heart. What was that? The beating heart. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for stuff. The heart fire. Heart fire. That's what it was. I was looking at heart fire. Bloom, you give all the newbies. I put a gift earlier. I had to take it down because not everybody could access it, but it was the heart balloons. It was super cute. Not new, but it has the flaming heart. Like, oh, that's sweet. That's been in there. You said not new. It ain't new. I've never had that one. That was cool. It was. Thank you all for the shares. So let me share this because I have to use them at some point because I got a notice yesterday. It was in my inbox that hey, you got to use them. So because I have to use them, and I think I have about 25, so I don't have enough for everybody, but I do have about 25, and especially for my people who are going live. So some of you who go live, some of you who are on a regular schedule, I definitely want to use it on yours. Now, my people who are not going live, I can't use them because y'all not going live. So if you are not going live in the room, you got to start going live. So how do you update your subscription stickers? Let me talk about subscriptions is going to be my topic for today because I was sharing that. So stay with me for a little bit, friends. Hey, Tima, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for liking the live. We're going to talk all things going live. We're going to talk about my live stream. We're going to talk about the Creator Network. So let me know if you have questions. Doc, when you get a sec, could you read my YT comment? Would love your opinion. I don't think I saw a comment, pals. Let me see. Mm-mm. No, you got filtered, friend. You got 4 comments. The one that you just told me to read, and then 3 is to Coach Jesse. You're saying good morning. You're saying hi to Miss Darlene and short stuff. So we got filtered, friend. I didn't see it, so I don't see your comment. Yeah. Yes, I have a question on YT. Oh, it's on YT. Okay, let me see. Okay, it's considering rebranding, debating if I start a new page or change files with the app. Possibly get dark when okay, but I don't want you to not do things because you're thinking about something that's rumored at this point. So for that small snippet of what you were trying to rationalize, I would say do what you need to do to move your page forward. And so rebranding may not be a bad idea, but we can chat. We can definitely talk about it. I don't want you to. I want to have a little bit more understanding about your rebranding thoughts and how that would impact your live stream. But yeah, rebrand. Do what you need to do. We're not worried about the future. Okay, that's not what we're doing here. So that for that reason, I don't want you to hesitate. Can you edit the YT live video posted after you finish your live? Can you edit the YT video after you post it? I don't think you can. Michelle, are you still in the room? Can you edit a video after you post it? Let's ask. Yes, Michelle crochets. Hopefully she's still with us this morning. I don't think you can. I think once the video is posted, I don't know if you can go back and edit that video. I don't know of how that process works. I don't think you can though. Let me finish my thought about the coupons real quick. Coupons I have to use, coupons I want to use. I don't want to be in trouble with TikTok if they're asking me to use them. However, in my perfect world, I would love to give them to you so you can use them. So I would love to allocate them. That's part of what I have to do in the system. I don't think I can. But if I do need to be in your room, let's start talking about that in the next days. They expire the first week, second week of September. So I have about 3 weeks to use them. So I want to make sure I allocate them and use them. Okay. So let's make sure that that happens. And Michelle answered. She said, "How are you trying to edit if you are trying to remove information or cut out parts?" Yes, you can do it in the YT Studio. She said you can do it in the YT. She said, "How are you trying to edit?" She said you can cut out parts, I guess. Is that what you're saying? I guess it depends on what you're trying to edit. Maybe that's the answer she's giving. It depends on what you're trying to edit. I go live this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, live how long? Okay. Um, the other thing about coupons, do I take gamers? James, I don't discriminate in terms of what your live stream is about. Now, am I a gamer? I know a little bit to be dangerous, but I'm not a gamer. But I have some insiders that are gamers that can help me through the process. I don't know a lot about live studio either. I have some training resources, some information I can share, but I'm not really versed in live studio. So it's one of those things where if you are a gamer, what I will tell you, and this is why I tell people all the time, do your research. There are agencies that specialize in people who are gamers. So you probably might want to research TikTok creator agency for gamers. If you put that in the search bar, I would say start there. Um, and then if you're like, you know what, I just like this lady, I'm just gonna be a part of her agency. She's gonna help me. She's gonna work with me. Then that's fine. Click the link and you can join. But I would say I'm not necessarily all dialed into the gaming aspects of how TikTok works. I know it's a little bit more nuanced with gamers. I appreciate that though. You said, do you take gamers? Thank you for asking. Let's see. To use coupons. To use coupons. Hold on one second. What are the coupons in my? Sorry if I have you repeating. I don't think I explained myself, so let me go back to that real quick, just the beginning because I wasn't ready. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Do me a favor, Dr. Trish, if you want to go over to the YouTube page real quick and message with Michelle. Just message with her so you guys can be on the same page. She's in the chat and she can kind of give you a little bit more context. I got a few views and would not want to bring it down altogether. Gotcha. Yeah, message with her. It sounds as if in TikTok Studio you can do some editing. You might be able to do some modification to the video. Or I think she's about to leave. She's about to head out. So definitely connect with her. But I believe what she's sharing is on your YouTube live. Yeah, she is heading out though. Oh, she said she'll wait a few minutes. So if you're about to come over, she'll wait. She'll wait for you to come over so she can answer your questions. She's on my live right now. Coupon. Let me finish my thoughts on the coupon, and let me finish. So TikTok has the promo. If you click the arrow here, you'll see what I'm talking about. You can actually click it and pretend like you're about to actually promote this live. That's essentially what happens. My people in the room, if I've ever done it to you before, the number count here where it has the number of people in the room, it actually has a secondary number next to it. It'll have like this pinkish colored, pink red colored number where it's actually showing, and you guys see it. You see it on the live. It shows how TikTok is saying, okay, we're sending new people to your live. We're promoting your live. That's happening. I'm saying this to you all because again, I have to use them. They're $15, and really what will happen is you'll get and you can decide how long you want it. It's like an hour. I usually put it at an hour, and then I'll put it for the $15 coupon to cover it. And then I also will sometimes select parameters, like if you have a live that is mainly looking for your topic is about helping women or something like that. I'll set those parameters because you can decide who's the demographic you want to have view your live. Now, this is what I said before some weeks ago when we had our Sunday meeting. Promoting is fine. It's going to push people towards your live stream, but it does not guarantee they'll stay. people can keep swiping. And TikTok will say, well, yeah, we got you more views. We allow people to see your live, but people might have just swiped out. So I say, when I say managing expectations, don't think your numbers is just going to grow, and increase, because I don't think that's the case. I think it's a matter of them giving you an opportunity to have a little bit more exposure. Maybe you're on the FYP, maybe people see you, maybe the demographic who wants your type of topic will see you, but that does not guarantee they will stay. Okay? So, and that's why I wanted to manage your expectation, because if you think it's like, oh, all of a sudden you'll have hundreds of people in your room, that's not necessarily the case. So, I just want to say that out loud. And then here's the other thing, too. I think the coupon is fine. TikTok probably will want to add more money to that. So, it's not $15, it's like $30 or something like that. Only could do one coupon a person, so, or one coupon a promotion. So just know, I think that's part of the smoke and mirrors too. It's like, oh, well, you have a coupon, so you have a slight discount, but add some more money to it so you can get more views and stuff. So just wanted to say that out loud, because I tell you guys, I am totally transparent with you all. So I don't want you to think, did I get a flash goal? How you doing, Nika? No, I did not yet. I did not get the flash goal yet, so we'll see. And so, thank you all. Appreciate you. Okay, there we go. They're chatting up. Okay, there you go. Did you connect with? I think you're talking to Patricia. Okay, Dr. Trish. All right. So I'm gonna ask. Here's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask for you, because not everybody wants to do this, and I get it. And honestly, if I were you, I probably would see how you can do things organically, maybe improve your live setup, the things that you need to do, to it, hopefully make your live more appealing for people to stop and stay and listen. Okay, so those are the things that you want to work on before you start promoting. But like I said, I have to use these in the next 2 to 3 weeks, so I want to make sure I use them. I want to make sure you have them. In a perfect world, if I can make it so that I can just give it to you, that's ideal, and you can promote, but you have to promote whenever you want to. But you got like 3 weeks to do it. So it's not whenever you want to. It's actually like you got to do it sooner than later. But I want to make sure that I can do that. If not, I'm going to be pressing pretty hard to promote people. Okay, so I can use the coupons. So like I said, I think I have about 25 of them to use. So just know that those are something that I'm trying to work on. If you want to send me a message, okay, this is what I'm going to say. Send me a message and say, Dr. Lisa, I want you to promote one of my lives. Okay, and then I will say, okay, let's coordinate a time. Okay, because I know sometimes you guys are overlapping and stuff like that. In a perfect world, I'm also coming to like the first 10 minutes of your live to do it. So maybe you warm up, you get started, and then I come in and do the promote. Okay, so just kind of keep that in perspective. That's what we'll plan to do, and I'll try to schedule it out in a 10 live, put the promote coupon on, and then see what happens. Okay? All right. So but it starts with you. You got to come to me, send me a message in TikTok, not on WhatsApp and all that other stuff. Just come here on TikTok so I can see it, and then I will set it up. Flash gold roses, 16 roses. Sounds good. All right, sounds good. So I think if you got questions, let me know. But I don't want y'all to come back and be mad at me and be like, that remote didn't do anything, because I don't know if it does, y'all. I'm just gonna say that. So those first 3 minutes are hard when the app keeps acting up. Rhetorically, the rhetoric. What do you mean? Let me know what you meant by that. Is this only for people in the agency? This is only for people in the agency. You have to be in the agency. Yeah. So you're welcome to apply. So it is only for people in the agency. So it's part of the agency benefits. Yep. So yeah, let me know. Like I said, send me a message. I'm happy to do it for you all. Like I said, I've done it for a few of you already, just testing it out. So a few of you have had it happen, and you're welcome to share your feedback about it in WhatsApp for other people. Okay, gotcha. So other people can see if you have any thoughts about it. I think at the end of the day, it's a good way to get a little bit more eyes in your life. Even if they don't stay, they know you're out there. So just kind of think about how you would do it. Just think about how you, what live you want to do it on, what live makes sense. If there's a certain day and time, so you decide on that. Just let me know, and I'll try my best to accommodate everybody. Okay. Thank you all, friends. Appreciate you all coming in. We got a little bit of a lesson to do because TikTok did roll out some more FAQs when it comes to the change for subscriptions. I actually did screenshots, so I want this to be a little bit more of a teaching and learning live. Okay, I want this to be more of a teaching and learning live, and I want you guys to think through. We're going to talk through this because I want you as you're thinking about adding subscriptions and adding the super fan. What does it actually mean? So we're going to talk through it so you guys can see in real time. And what I'm sharing today is that they did not have these updates Sunday. So it seems like they're still updating the FAQs to kind of explain. I guess they got a lot more questions as of late. And so they've added some more answers to what this will look like. And how does, it seems like maybe they were asking more questions about, okay, what does the future of subscriptions look like for non lives? Okay, so not in your live. So it seems like they added some more context there. Will you talk about this at the 4 p.m. live as well? The subscription? Yes, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to make this my topic for the day. So if you guys miss it, I'm totally fine with talking about it from for the 4 o'clock as well. So I'll make it the topic unless something between now and then pops up. So I missed some stuff. What did you miss, friend? Let me know what you missed. I'm happy to answer questions. What did you miss? And Coach Jesse, I see where you asked to invite. What did you need, friend? In Service Plus? Service Plus, what do you want to know about Service Plus? Service Plus actually is to me, so Service Plus they had their session yesterday. I sat in on for like the first 15 minutes. Here's what actually happened. I was on the Service Plus call in my block, my home, where my home is, the entire block, power went out. We had no power. It lasted for about an hour and a half. So it happened on the Service Plus. I was like, oh my gosh, I got to turn my phone off because I need power. I need my phone to work. So I end up jumping off, but it seemed to be the same call, the same conversation that was shared when I attended the full thing last week. So I didn't feel like I missed anything. Didn't seem like new information. Maybe I'll start with Service Plus just a little bit, just to talk through it, with the understanding that it is something I think you should turn on. And it seems as if because I turned to business, I changed my account to business for the agency. What I had before for Service Plus went away. So I don't see it in there. So it's not there. So I need to actually turn my Service Plus off. I have to turn it off in the beginning. So it's not there the way it was before. I haven't seen Luna in days. You haven't seen Luna in days? Luna's been here. But you know what? Luna had to take her daughter to college. Yeah. We gotta check on her. We gotta check on our friend. She probably sad. How you doing, Laura Lynn? Hello, friends coming on in. I see you guys. Is the Service Plus icon on everyone's page? Yes. Yes. I'll tell you the two different ways to find it. It's in two different locations for everyone. No other wasn't for that. Oh, okay. What do you mean? Your question? Hey, we sharing what's new on the streets. Yes, I am sharing what's new on the streets. We're gonna talk about really quickly. I'm gonna start with Service Plus, and then I'm gonna go to subscriptions. We're going to do a whole training on subscriptions because I'm going to show you guys the screenshots. So we're going to show that. And really quickly, if you're just joining my live, I talked about the promote coupons. Um, I do have coupons. They're $15 coupons from TikTok to promote your lives. I want you all to let me know, send me a message if you want me to use them. I gave a quick disclaimer that really I think the coupons are fine for getting a little bit more visibility. It'll be a little pink box that shows up here. It's like a pinkish reddish box that will show up next to your live number, the number count. But just know it's slowly working to promote your live, where more views will come over the course of an hour. You can set the demographics of who you want to see your live, and I can do all that for you too. But it really does not, in my opinion, have you see an increase to your live. stream where a lot of people are coming into your life. I'm not noting that. What I am noting is that it may have a little bit more visibility and you have a few people that may come in and stop and talk with you, but don't expect like hundreds. And so I don't think that's the case. I think to get that type of result, you got to add way more money to it, much more money to it, much more money to the promote feature. So just kind of keep that in mind. These are $15 coupons. I have about 25. I want to use them. And so message me if you want me to try it out on your live. If you want to not do it, if you want to stay organic, that's fine. I do have to use them by like the second week of August. I mean, September. Dr. Our agency manager is only allowed to attend these info calls, or can anyone pause? I still talk to everybody. These are still open to the public. If you want to join the agency, you're welcome to. I will do the caveat that I can't coach or poach. Okay. Good morning. How you doing, Daniel? I can't coach or poach anybody from their own agency, their current agency. So I don't want people to say, well, Dr. Lisa coached me. Because if you came here and got some information from me, that's fine, but I am talking to everybody. Okay. Woohoo. So I just wanted to manage people's expectations about the coupon. Don't feel like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden you're gonna get thousands of people in your room. No, it is part of TikTok's services for agencies. So I want to use them, but I don't want you to feel like it's gonna be a game changer. Okay, I want you to know that we did achieve the flash goal. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate y'all for support. Appreciate you. We met the flash goal. We need all Dr. Lisa in our lives. I appreciate that. Thank you for the shares, friends. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. A coupon sound like the ads for videos. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, please, let's see. Sorry, I mean the info calls you attend while, say that again. Sorry, I mean the info calls you attend while TikTok is giving you the news and rules. Um, no, I think are you talking about the agency calls? No, no, no. That's not open to the public. Is that what you're asking? I think that's what you're saying. And then my Zoom calls are not open to the public either. You have to be an agency for those. Good work, everyone. Flash goal achieved. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate you. Sorry. Yeah, I think that's what you're asking. I think if you're talking about either one of those calls, the answer is no. You have to be part of the agency to attend any of those calls. Part of the manager owner part of it. And then my Zoom calls are only for people within the agency for creators. So let me know if you've used for first 15 minutes and when it is necessary to sign. She will let me know what you're talking about. First 15 minutes. The coupon is set. You could set it for an hour. You could set it for an hour and a half. It will slowly start, bringing more views to your room over the course of that time frame. So again, if you have that's something else to say. So let me share this out loud. If you have a live that you're not doing more than, if you're going to do exactly an hour, and then I come in and do the promote, and I come in 5-10 minutes into your live, then you won't get the full benefit. You'll be shorted by 5-10 minutes. So just know that you got to keep that in mind. So you got to make sure that you're going to go over an hour or under, however you want to do it. But it'll at least be an hour. If you want it to be an hour and a half, I'm happy to do that too. Thank you all. I'm going back up comments. I see you guys. Thank you all for the shares. Do you have to have a business account to sell with people products on TikTok? Do you have to have a business account to sell other people's product on TikTok? No, that's TikTok Shop for Creator. No, you don't have to have a business account. Matter of fact, you got to have a creator account, a personal account. She's probably in her feelings. She just took her daughter to college. Yes, she did, Luna. I know. I remember that time. Now I'm like, girl, call your mama. So it's a different feeling after they've been there a couple of years. Yes, I was looking for Luna live this morning. Oh yeah, so she took her, I think Monday. I think it was Monday because I took my daughter on Sunday, and so she was taking her Monday. Yeah, the mother-daughter relationship is always a positive thing in most for some of us. An Asian man only allowed to attend those into college, or can anyone? Yeah, pals, I went back and saw comments. Let me know if I answered your question. We're sharing what new on the streets. Okay, so I think I answered. I'm just going back up. I think I got to where I left off. It's a defined toward feeling, Dr. Lisa. The highs and lows of motherhood. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. I must go teach. Okay, take care, Sarah. Never mind. I'll ask on our next Zoom call. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Yeah, I think what you're, if you're asking anything that is from like the Service Plus was open to you all. It's open to everybody. It's on TikTok. It's on here. So if that's what you were asking, Service Plus I announced yesterday. They're doing, you sent me a message. Okay, perfect. They're doing that call on a weekly basis. I think they're going to do it again next week. So I don't know if this is just for the month of August or beyond, but essentially they're doing that meeting every Tuesday at 5:30 Eastern. It's a TikTok live stream. It's a live stream for Service Plus. So Service Plus, when I was so Sunday I announced it, and then I announced it yesterday. Um, it's a meeting tonight. Okay, Coach Jesse got some new news, so they're doing another one tonight. So it's one of their live streams. So that's what that was about. And the live goal, it says the creator has won a live goal theme. The theme will last 24. Is that me as the creator? I won what now? In the live goal, it said I did what? It's like you won. You won a live goal thing. What did I win? I don't know. That's funny. I don't know what that means. You said my live goal theme. I won it. That's a new thing. I don't know what that is. I can share more insight. Let me do this because I want to make sure I get a lot of stuff out. I want to make sure I talk up to noon. So Coach Jesse, if you come up, let's talk for like 5 minutes on Service Plus. Just 5 quick minutes, only because I need to talk about subscriptions. And I have about 7 screenshots I want to share. So I want to make sure I get through subscriptions. Service Plus is actually something you do need to activate if you're going to have digital products, consultations, coaching. It is for those type of individuals. If you have a physical product, it's not for that. TikTok actually, the meeting, they actually say you should do TikTok Shop for seller if you're going to have physical stuff. But this is really for a space for those digital solutions. Okay, so that's what this is all about. Coach Jesse, let me have you come up. I just want to make sure I get to the subscription thing. That's all I was saying. Let's see. Flash goal, not live goal, and the roses goal. I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah, I don't see the flash goal anymore. The information for it. Because we achieved it. I don't see it. It went back to my donuts. How do you activate it? Not a disclaimer. Please teach subscriptions, then take more questions. You said please do subscriptions. Really quickly, let me answer the question of how you activate Service Plus. Service Plus is available in 2 places. If you go on your profile, click TikTok Studio. Under Tools, scroll down to Monetization Programs. It is one of the programs listed under Monetization. You'll see, obviously, TikTok Shop for Creator, TikTok Shop for Seller, Subscriptions, Service Plus. All that is listed there. That's one place to find it. If you go to your live, so remember it says Tools, and at the top it says Live, go to the Live side, scroll down under Tools and Resources. Under there is Service Plus as well. Okay, so it's in both places. Now, so that's Service Plus. You got to activate it. My Service Plus in here is turned on. It's not activated. It's not updated. Maybe I should say that. It's not updated. I thought it would have brought over what I had from the personal account. It seems like it took it away. So I need to redo it. So my Service Plus here is not showing the way I had, visit my stand store, because essentially what it offers is the ability to have FAQs, frequently asked questions. So people are like, how do I schedule a consultation? you can have an answer for them. This says to schedule a consultation, and you got a word count, so you got to be able to say something really brief. I think the word count might be 50 characters or something like that. So you can't have a full paragraph, but there's a little bit of a short answer you can give. And then you also have the ability to pin it while you're in the live. And so during the meeting, well, let me say this: during, if you go to Service Plus, there's a light bulb in the top right corner. It actually gives you tips and strategies to leverage Service Plus. So start there. Read what's there. Look at the information they have when you click that light bulb of how to leverage this feature. And then also when you go to the meeting or to their live stream, they give some other tips and strategies as well. They had a program, but the program is for if you want to be under the creator manager program, is for if you have 50,000 followers or more. So it's not for everybody. This is a program that's kind of elitist and exclusive. I guess that's what I would say, exclusive. But recognize they did give good tips and strategies. You can go to the meeting and learn. And then on their page, they have tips too. So just know there is resources. So what if you were talking about your digital products? So what if you just talking about your digital products? You can have Service Plus activated. Yeah, you can have Service Plus activated. So let me give 2 minutes to Service Plus. Coach Jesse, I'm gonna accept your invite. Let's give it about 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna switch to subscriptions because I know she just attended the meeting last night. Hey,
I
Frank.
was just canceling that request, but they're doing another meeting tonight.
Okay.
At the same time, I believe. And they're gonna bring other people that already have the surveys and to describe how it's benefiting them and kind of give. I think they're bringing like 3 or 4 to just give people insight of like the service of like how it's really beneficial, how it's making a change in their lives and in their businesses. But that was one of the part I was going to share. But then the other part, you already mentioned the 50,000 followers because they're going to have so much more that they give them. And they did say do not feel because you don't have 50,000 followers that means that they're not supporting you. Just make sure that you stay connected with their page because they will be sharing key information that can still help everyone else that falls at that 99. And they did have a form that you can fill. So if you see that form, do not fill it. If you do not, don't hit it to fill out the form. If you do not have the 50,000 followers, what else there was? There was a few other people that had questions like why, well, like me, but I did see other people in the comments asking why is it on 50,000, like who came up with that number. They never really quite answered that. They just answered it with saying it's on if you have 50,000 followers, and then you could fill the form, but it did not signify like why. But don't get discouraged if you don't have that. Still put your notifications on for them, just so that you always are visiting their pages. And of course, like you said already, it is good for counsel if you are doing counseling, lawyers, coaches, different those kind of services, consulting. That Service Plus button is certainly for you, and you can lead with that even during your live, and also it tap into the subscription. So knowing that, so they both of the conversations are really tied together with subscriptions in Service Plus. Trying to make sure that you can lead with that and letting people know that you have a Service Plus and things like that. We'll be having personal coaches for those that are. I don't know if anyone knows you have 50,000 followers or not, but if you do, they are going to have personal coaches and stuff like that, kind of like a creator manager.
Yeah, that's what it is a creator manager service.
Oh, okay, yeah. So those were the things. They took about, it was like two different speakers. I don't know how long tonight will be. I did stay all the way to the end because I didn't know if they was gonna say anything different. But that's pretty much it. But there is one tonight. I believe it's the same time because of, I think their Pacific time. I think she said it's 2:30 their time. But just go on the site on their page and put and register for it so that you can see it. But it is one tonight,
Okay,
today.
today. All right, thank you,
Yeah.
Fran. I will make this a clip.
Oh, no, this is not a bad clip. I mean, this is a good clip because I didn't sound like my song. So no, I need this one. Use another one. We can do it again at a different time. Okay.
All
Not
right,
tonight.
appreciate you. Take care. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye. Coach Jessie, she's talking about she want to be part of one of my clips in the future when I use y'all as demonstrations. So she did Service Plus, but that's okay. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it a different one. Here, so really quickly, the website is TikTok Service Plus. It's their page, TikTok Service Plus. So if you go on the home screen, search, even if you just put the word Service Plus, it leads you to TikTok Service Plus. So you click that and you go to their page and you can register. They have the live, you know, how you have their live event on the screen, so you can register that way for it. I would encourage my people who have digital solutions, consultations, digital products, digital, you know, whatever you're doing digitally. I'm not talking about people who have a physical product. I'm talking about people who have a digital product, something where you're offering your consultations, your ebook, whatever it is. This becomes part of what you could use where you're communicating. It's really, think about it as advertising. It's a way to say, if you click my Service Plus and you have some quick questions, commonly, frequently asked questions that people ask about how to get a hold of your services, how to schedule a one-on-one, kind of like what Toya just did for me, where she said, how do I schedule a one-on-one with you? Well, she could have clicked my Service Plus. Now I don't have it updated right now, but she could have clicked my Service Plus and would have gotten that answer. You know what I'm saying? So it's that type of service that you're getting. And so you want to make sure that you, if you activate it, then you want to know how to talk about it, how people can get a hold of you. It's really like a lead generation generator, so people can get more information from you, and then those people become leads that you can follow up with. So that's what it is essentially. Okay, and then you can pin on the screen and say, here's how you can, you know, fill out my info form or something like that. So that's what it's for. Is it mandatory? No, nothing's mandatory. It's up to you if you want to use it. It's just a feature that you can use. Hello, friends that came in. Some sugar. Kim, how are you, friend? Come on in. So we're gonna pivot a little bit. I want to talk about, and Coach Jesse did mention subscriptions. Okay, good. Yeah, so it's just a feature you can activate. Um, Coach Jesse mentioned subscriptions. Subscriptions is changing for the live stream. Okay, so for your live stream, it is a change. Okay, now subscriptions still exist, but for your live stream, it will look and feel different. Okay, so TikTok is rolling out what's called super fan. Okay, so a traditional, what we know to be subscriptions today, is where you can offer people to do a subscriber only live stream. You can activate the subscriber only chat where only your subscribers are connecting. You have the subscriber badge and the subscriber stickers, all those things as part of your subscription benefits. However, you'll still have those features, but now it's going to be called Superfan. And where you would have offered, maybe if you're someone like I think Dr. Trish and we had Vibe Wellness Women, where you're offering some other benefits like maybe an ebook or um, notes from your live stream or some services like that, that will not be available as part of your traditional subscription for your live stream. You would have to make that a content based. subscription benefit. Okay, there's going to be a period of time things transition, but those are two different types of subscriptions. So think about subscriptions now will be focused on your content based services, whereas what was subscription is now super fans. Super fans is here in the live stream. So now let me explain what that looks like. So I did screenshots. TikTok has updated the FAQs for this, and what I did screenshots on Sunday is now totally different. They've added more context, they've added more information. I guess people had a lot of questions. So they added some more stuff. So it has evolved. So now you got a little bit more clarity surrounding the other subscriptions. So let me do this. And I always tell you guys what I'm doing when I go through my live stream. I'm going to effects. Like right now, you guys see the hand heart. Well, now I'm clicking effects. I'm clicking the green screen with the man with his hand up in the air, and I'm now picking from my camera roll different features. Okay, so I did screenshots in here. So these are now information. Tapping is clapping. Thank you so much. I appreciate your friends. So now this we can listen first and ask questions when she You're like, let me make sure she get through this. I hear you, friend, but that's okay. If you guys want to ask questions, I don't mind answering. That looks great. You said that looks great. I love it. Okay, so I made it a little smaller so you guys can see me and see the information. So we'll play around with this a little bit, but I want you guys to know, like, this is kind of the description. I won't read this verbatim, but here is pretty much explaining the difference. You will have subscriptions and you will have super fans. Two different ways of people getting additional benefits from you. Subscription is going to be based on your content. Well, they're gonna break it down for us in a second. Superfans is based on the live stream. As a matter of fact, let me do something different. So this is like the verbiage. Let me do the other. Let me do the screen first. This is where it makes a little bit more sense. And then my sticker, I'm gonna move that out the way. Okay. So I'm gonna kind of break this down. Super fan in your live is gonna have a flat fee. One fee across the board for everybody. There's not going to be a difference in terms of what the cost is. Superfans is going to be $9.99 with 6 new benefits. That's essentially what they're breaking down. How you doing, sweetie pie? Love the side by side. So you'll see right here where they break down what is in the subscription side. And I don't know if you can see it from this versus the fan side. And if you look at the super fan side, look all the way down. The last thing, and I want to point that out for you all. Superfan has all these benefits, but the very last one. Okay? Because, and again, that's gonna help you understand the difference where I said some things are content based. That's what subscription represents. All the content based stuff. Okay? And then certain things are going to be just for your super fan. Okay. Hello, how you doing, friend? And so what they're saying basically is that if you are a super fan, you can get these benefits. You can actually not a super fan of this change. You're so funny. So essentially, what they're saying here. Hello, friends coming in. What they're saying is if you are a super fan, you can get super fan access and features by paying for the subscription. So you can reach level 10 as a new fan, so you can get points. So basically you're almost paying to get extra points essentially by doing this feature. So will there be a regular subscription? There is a regular subscription. Subscriptions don't go away, but it is not based on the live necessarily. Okay, so they check this box. Let me share this. So they check these are the boxes that you normally would have had as a subscription. exclusive gifts, stickers, all these things are the before. Remember subscriptions before? They actually need to do another um, checkbox to say, okay, how does subscriptions change? And in the verbiage, I'll show you, I'll point it out. But they're showing you like what you traditionally had before with subscriptions. That's what this box represents. It needs to show another box that says, okay, now here's the new thing you get with subscriptions, because they had it in the context, in the text part, but they don't have it in this graphic. So I just want to point that out. So the things that you see here are not all going to be available for subscriptions any longer. You won't see sub only lives. That is not a traditional subscription. It's a super fan. It's part of the super fan list, but it's not a traditional availability for traditional subscriptions anymore. The sub only um, chat feature in the live, again, that's not, it's part of the super fan, but it's not part of your traditional subscription. So there's some things over here that when you think about your subscription benefits, you no longer will have your subscription benefits as a traditional benefit that you offer. So everything in my subscription benefits have to change, because now I need to think about it in the context of my content-based services as opposed to superfan services. Does that make sense? And I'll show the language a little bit more so you guys can see it. But essentially, this graphic, I wanted to start here because the very last one, it says sub only videos. You know how you could do a video just for your subscribers? You can't do that as a super fan anymore. You said I'm confused. Let me turn on the verbiage then. Let me go to the verbiage. And I want you guys to go back and read some of this stuff. Okay, so here, let's go here. Let's go to the verbiage. If you have, so let me just be clear about this. If you have benefits in your life that is part of your live stream. So, like I said, Vibe Wellness Woman, she offers notes for her subscribers. She can still do that. It will be a service outside of her live. If you think your subscribers can only your subscribers can attend your live, they're now being super fans, and they would have to opt into the super fan program. Does that make sense? So they may not want to do it, in the future. So you just kind of know that this is going to shift how people continue to participate in the super fan program if they want to opt into it. Okay. Okay. So here, differences. Subscriptions and super fans are separate subscription programs. They're separate. So I want you guys to understand what I'm saying. They're two separate things. Okay. One is for your live. One is for your content. Okay. That's the best way to say it. Super fans is for the live. Subscriptions for your content. Okay? Non-live related stuff. Okay? So it says offers users who want to pay to get access to exclusive benefits. That's always what subscriptions was anyway. You're paying, people are opting in to pay for some exclusive benefits. Still giving them benefits, but there are two types of benefits, two types of programs, two separate programs. Okay? Super fan experience is exclusive to TikTok Live, exclusive to the live. Okay? And it upgrades the previous live subscription program. And so now people are now super fans. They get badges, they get interactive privileges, they're able to have exclusive access to live content for your live stream. Okay, so now we just have to send content to certain people for the content. Let me read through some more. I think for the most part, your answer is correct, but let's read through it. Lives versus content. Got it. I can see how lives confused because it's not. It could be content too. Absolutely. You're right. There is a blurred line between the two. Yeah, absolutely. But they're trying to make this very focused on the live experience, the super fan. Okay. Hello. So what happens to people who are currently paying? Let's get there. Inspirational inspiration. We're gonna get there. Okay, we're gonna get there in a second. Let me pull up the other information. But yeah, we'll get there in a second, Frank. So here's the deal. So if you read through this, it basically tells you super fans is for the live content, and then you say new subscription experience will focus on creators and benefits and content outside of the live. So again, subscriptions is for content outside of the live experience. Okay? Uh, let her. Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with the comments because I that's important for me to see what you guys are thinking, and so I know how to address it. So the next one is I'm gonna now we're gonna go into okay. So now let's look at this. Okay, so now we're talking about how will existing subscribers in your community be affected. Okay, so active subscribers will be notified. So you guys are gonna start seeing notifications. Okay, notified about the upcoming changes taking effect September 15th. So this happened in about 4 weeks. Um, they can cancel subscriptions and superfan subscriptions at any time. So they could cancel. That's what I'm telling you. You saw a notification today. Yeah. So they can cancel. So we're going to talk through that. Now, there's a couple different options. We're going to get down to this lower part where it talks about the way that it can happen. Okay, so if a creator subscription content is mainly non-live related, subscribers will continue to retain access to creators subscription subscriber only benefits. So again, if you got content that is outside the live, let me just be clear. Oh no, wrong thing. There are people who do not go live and turn on their subscription benefits that have nothing to do with the live experience. I mean, there's a lot of creators that are like that. So again, subscriptions were able to be applicable to the content only, or to the live stream only, or to both. Okay. So I had a subscription. One of my deluxe subscriptions is a combination of both. I'm sorry, no, the premium is a combination of both. My deluxe is for the live. My standard is for the live. You know what I'm saying? So there's this blurred line. And then I would post content for my subscribers too. So it was blurred. So they're now saying, okay, subscriptions for not, it's just content, it's non-live related. And super fans is for live. I've seen that, folks who only had videos and subscriptions. That's it. Yeah. So here it just kind of explains that you essentially can continue with your subscription if you have non-live related content that you're doing, and then it could, your subscribers have exclusive content, and they can do the monthly and the auto renewal. It won't be impacted, so they're not going to be impacted to enjoy live related perks. And I want you to see this, what I'm reading, this little sentence here. To enjoy live related perks, however, subscribers will need to separately subscribe to your creator's super fan community. Okay? So I say that because now you got to kind of think about how you're doing your subscription. Because if they want to enjoy any of the live perks, if they want to see you go live and you're giving tips and strategies for your subscribers, your super fans only, they have to become a super fan. They have to get a super fan subscription. Okay? That's essentially what happens there. Feel free to ask questions. You said Doc will respond. Yeah, I do respond. That's totally fine. So just kind of keep that in mind. There is this notion that, what happens if you want to offer something that is for your live stream, you got to make it a super fan subscription. Okay? So that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to make it a subscription for your live stream. So we do have to pay for both these things. Tara said TikTok too. Yes. TikTok is like, y'all not doing enough for us. You got all these subscription benefits and you got them all over the place. No, now you gotta make a decision. You gotta be content only or live only. Yes. So yeah, you would. If you're a super fan of a creator and they have content that they're doing in their live stream, you have to now become a super fan. Yeah. None of the pages I sub to are for content. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's the super fan. Yeah, yeah. If you wanna continue to subscribe, you have to become a super fan. Yeah. So then it says here, if a creator's subscription content is mostly live based, okay, the subscription will automatically upgrade to super fan. So if you gotta, so I'm talking about myself. My standard is mainly live based. To be honest with you, my deluxe is mainly live based. They said, okay, that will become a super fan subscription. It'll get upgraded to that. And then it says, so people can continue to enjoy all the features, but they will have to go to the Superfan subscription. This will apply both monthly and renewal subscriptions. And to access content driven perks again, they'll need to do the separate subscription for your content. You'll have to have a subscriber content. You'll have to create that essentially if you want to have um, if you want to have benefits that are content only related. You got to create that now, or you got to create your super fan. So it just depends. You have to have both essentially. This last part is important. I think it gets to the question that was asked earlier by Inspiration Link. This last part here says for users upgrading to Superfan, if their monthly subscription price was higher than the $9.99, then it's going to drop down to that $9.99. So there's this one flat fee. Okay. However, if it was lower, and that's what this bottom part reads to, if the subscription price was under $9.99 or less, this monthly Superfan subscription will retain at the lower price for 3 months and then raise to $9.99. Okay? So you got 3 months. So for example, my $2.99 subscription, that's a sub only and it's mainly the live benefits. It'll stay $2.99 for 3 months. And then afterwards, people would have to upgrade to the $9.99 or in the subscription. Okay. So now TikTok is basically charging people to use the app. Kinda. I mean, if you want, if you think of subscriptions like that, there's certain people who don't have subscription, who don't subscribe to other people. They engage in content and post their own content and have never gotten a subscription. I mean, so if you're a person who wants to become a subscriber or a super fan, you're gonna have to pay for it. Yeah, yeah. That's pretty much what's happening. Hey, that makes me sad. I think we all a little sad. He was like, it makes me sad. I know it makes me sad. I have to do more work too. I'm like, what does this look like? So yes, it is a little disheartening. I hardly subscribe. Yeah, I gift subscriptions though. Okay, that's a good one then. Yeah. I to be honest with you, I hardly subscribe to. To be honest with you, I have not subscribed since I have not gotten a new subscription since probably like May. I think Coach Jessie said she subscribed to a lot of people and then she removed a lot of subscriptions. So for me, it was kind of like in my early time, I was getting a few subscriptions, but I haven't renewed them. I didn't have it on auto renew. I didn't do all that stuff. So, um, so just know that that's something that certain people don't. They do. They probably did it in the beginning, and they probably continue to do it, or they just don't do it at all. But if you want to participate in sub only lives, you have to pay for both. No, that's not accurate. If you want to participate in sub only lives, you got to be a super fan. So let me talk about that. Sub only lives does not exist for subscriptions after September 15th. There is, and so is actually going to elaborate on that. Sub only lives is not a feature for your content based subscriptions. They would have to be a super fan to get access to sub only lives. So they have to pay the $9.99. Not doing that $9.99 for a badge and cool stickers is wild. I get gifted. Okay, you got gifted. Okay, gotcha. You got gifted. Okay. Yeah. Wow. I just started getting my subscriptions together. Well, obviously, it seems like TikTok is not going anywhere just yet. What? Say it again for us. TikTok like, we getting this stuff together. They gotta stop subscribing to the streets. I want to support the live host. Kim said, I want to support the live host. No, I can't do it for $2.99. Not praying. You gotta do it for $9.99 if you want to support. You gotta do it for $9.99. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the next page. Okay, let's see. Did I do that? So that was there. Okay. And then I was going to go to this page. Okay, this is the next page. Okay. You said a month. I know. Not in a month. Yes. Iridescent, the real glam life closet. Yes, yes. They actually gonna break it down in here for you all. Like I said, y'all have access to this. I'm going over this with you all, but yes, y'all have access to this. But yeah, they do take their fee. They take their cut, and it will automatically update to $9.99. Yes. Now again, if you are a person that has a subscription at less than $2.99, then you have 3 months to continue that at that rate. Then it will go to $9.99 for you. So I just want to reiterate that. So if your subscription is like mine is $2.99, and some of y'all are subscribers, you'll keep that for 3 months after September. So what is that? September, October, November. Come December, it would go up to the $9.99. Okay. So yeah, they're gonna end up changing this in my opinion because a lot of people aren't gonna play this game. Can't do it. Y'all funny. Can't do it. Am I gonna do it? No, I ain't playing. I ain't playing the game. Yeah, wow, my spiritual life is just not in my budget. I know. I know, y'all. I know. I know. I guess what I'm doing also, I mean, I'm obviously you guys are subscribers for me, many of you are. But what I'm also doing is preparing you for if you offer subscriptions. So just kind of keep this in perspective too about how you're going to design your subscriptions. Okay. Child, born mission except for dog. He's so silly. We'll see. I don't, I have to reevaluate my subscription offering. I really do. I have to reevaluate it. So, obviously, the agency is a big piece of it, but you have to think about what does that mean for offering a subscription program. So, what if you already paid for a whole year for a subscription? My understanding is they're going to. Did they answer that question? If you paid for a whole year already? Let's look. Let's see if we see it in here. I don't know if I remember seeing that answer. I think they're going to cancel your subscription and maybe refund you your money. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how they'll do that. Yeah. So it depends. Did you pay all up front or do you pay like a monthly fee that's auto renewing each month? I don't know. I don't know the answer though. I have only 2 subscriptions. I know, friend. There's some people, some good thing on this list. There's some good things on this list. Yes. Can I choose my subscription section? Yeah. You're the only person I've ever subscribed to. Left Allah, I will be do it for you when I have the money. We got it to Like I said, I need to reevaluate my subscriptions. I appreciate you all. You guys are so kind. Good morning. Can you read the last paragraph? Okay, let's see. Let's read. I gotta read through it, and I see some of your questions too. Okay, so here it says if what is changing in what is changing in subscription. So starting in September 15th, subscription is evolving and focused on the exclusive content, subscriber engagement, and community identity. So that's what it's doing. Now, all live related subscriber perks, features such as sub only lives, sub only stickers, will be progressively integrated into the new Superfan. Okay, so that's Superfan related. Superfan enjoys benefits like Superfan Go, exclusive live streams, exclusive comments, a dedicated fan space, and other potential privileges customized by the creator. Subscription creators who focus on content outside of live can also look forward to, and so these are the perks for subscriptions for content. Okay, remember, anything live related is now super fan. It says more incentives include an enhanced revenue share for subscription. I don't know what that means, but they're gonna do a little bit of enhancement there. They new content driven perks such as sub only post, sub only stories, more interactive tools such as Q&A, group chats, and bulletin boards. So they're going to build out that subscription space. Now I will tell you, Sunday this language wasn't here. So this is definitely this section here was enhanced because I'm sure people were like, well, what's offered in subscriptions? What's the benefit there? And so they had to build this out a little bit more. Okay. So that is the subscription. I know I'm missing some questions. Let me go back here. So then this is now, will my income be affected? Some people asked that question a little while ago. The reward structure for Superfan will be the same as the reward structure for subscription. So they're saying they're going to be the same essentially. It says after payment processing fees, because there are fees, there's always fees, y'all. TikTok will share up to 50% of its revenue from Superfan with creators. Okay, the exact amount of a creator's rewards will depend on the multiple factors, including the number of subscribers they have. Okay, so that's something you got to kind of keep in mind. So it's supposed to be a 50 split after fees. And like I said, that's kind of the way it is now. I feel like the fees, I feel like it's like a 60-40, to be honest with you. Just after you get fees, if everything's calculated, it's not 50-50 really. It's about a 60-40 split. 60 to TikTok, 40 to you. So that's my opinion. But but that's there. Okay. Let's see. The next one is this one. So, and then I'll go back to comments. I know I missed some of your comments, friends. So I'll go back to comments in a second. Um, so it says, so now we're going to go into the Superfan information. So Superfan is a new subscription program. It's for the live. Essentially, you'll get the Superfan benefits will include exclusive identity badges, advanced interactive privileges, access to exclusive live content, which can enhance their sense of community and engagement with creators. It's a global price, so everybody pays the same price of $9.99 per month. Okay. What benefits do Superfan receive? Again, it's three categories. They talk about identity, automatic membership into the fan club. So if you're not already in the fan club, I guess, you get automatic membership into it. Exclusive fan badge that stays active permanently. So your badge doesn't go away, I guess. Interactive, it says access to exclusive comments, special gifts, a dedicated fan space, subject to each creator, so that's the fan space, and access to exclusive live streams, so that's subject to each creator if you're going to do exclusive live streams. And then the privileges is faster fan level upgrades and double points for sending the Go Popular gifts. Okay. Um, let's see. Okay, now we're here. How can I manage and grow my superfan? To help you grow, engage in your superfan community, you can you have management tools. So essentially in your live center, you already have the fan club, so they'll have some other tools there for you as well. So as well as before and during your live stream, they'll have some stuff for you to do. So you'll be able to probably click your super fan and maybe you can do the chat feature. There's some things that you'll have access to. It's kind of all already there when you have subscriptions. You can click your subscription and do some things to activate subscriber only lives and chats and stuff like that. So just know, I'm assuming that's what they're saying essentially there. Superfan goal, set targets to encourage fan growth and strength for your core community. Superfan live, you'll have that where you can create live only um, chats. I mean, live only for your super fans, and then you have the super fan chat that you can offer. So now they're saying the super fan space. Again, you can have those messaging boards for super fans as well, and then custom benefits that you can do. Where it sounds like they're going to offer some co-host privileges for your super fans, some priority direct messaging, some pinned comments, exclusive live stream, some mini games, some interactive things. So again, this is part of being a super fan. So they're trying to build out this space for the live to be a little bit more engaging and interactive for your fans, your super fans. Okay, I'm almost done. Let's see, I did that. Okay, this is the last page. So we just talked about this part up here is the custom games and stuff. So these are the last couple things. How do rewards from Superfan work? It says reward structure for Superfan will be the same as the subscription. We talked about that. After payment processing fees, TikTok will share 50%, and then you the exact amount is based on depends on the creators, multiple factors for the creator. Okay, so here it says, can I check my superfan rewards? How can I check my superfan rewards? You can view your rewards by going to balance and then your estimated balance, and then this has always been the case. You can also look at your current rewards via the live center, fan club, and super fan rewards. Oh no, the first one is the balance of the things you can always do. This is a new feature. And then it says, can you opt out of super fan? You can. You can cancel your subscription feature before superfan launches, so you can do it before it launches. However, if you have a live, if you're a live creator and transition to superfan after the launch, TikTok will continue to allow users to subscribe as a superfan. Okay, so again, it's basically telling you you either need to change your subscription before this launch, um, or if you keep it the same and you're going live, then it's going to automatically upgrade to the super fan and people will subscribe as a super fan. Okay. All right, friends. I know there are questions. So let me get through the questions. uh, you said they better reimburse me. Personally, I have considered rotating my subscriptions 2 subs a month, then rotate others. Okay. You said that's why I know what to do to get subscribers for my doula info. Okay. That way I'll subscribe to 269. Oh, okay. You just rotated in and out. Okay. Thank you for sharing all these slides. You're so welcome. You guys are welcome. I did it for you all here, and then obviously we'll be able to have you'll be able to go back and look at it and just kind of process it for your own live stream for what you need. I want you guys to be intentional about setting this up if you need to. Um, you said there are creators with thousands of subs. We'll see how this goes for them. I think they'll lose people. Oh yeah, they're absolutely going to lose people. Absolutely. Yeah. They're missing something in those benefits. Yeah, I think so too. I'll try it with Dr. Lee, see how it works. I don't know if I'm keeping mine. Thanks for the updates. You're welcome, friend. The system was not broken. Y'all said what broken? Like what? Within the family. You guys are funny. Let's see. Let's see. You said where can we cancel subscriptions? You go I don't remember. So I know when I go to my profile page, I click subscriptions. I can see who I can see my subscription page. Somebody put in the chat. Let me pin Nika's comment, because your subscription, where you go for your subscription screen, is it in your live? I guess I'm just trying to think, like it should be on your monetization. If you click if you are in tools, so you go to profile under tools, click subscription. It should list all the people you're subscribed to, and you would go there to cancel. Our subscribers should not be caught unaware, then get hit for not. They won't though. Sultry Nana, you're gonna the very beginning, that very first page I said people are gonna start getting notifications. So she will say she already got one. People are gonna start getting notifications. I'm back listening, getting ready for my live video after. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So people are getting notifications, so it's there. If we have a long-term subscription that's already paid, what happens then? I don't know the answer. I don't know if they answered that question. I don't know if they answered that question in the description. So if you did you pay in full, or is it being deducted each month? So if it's being deducted each month, then they're just going to either transition you to the $9.99 after 3 months if it's a fee under $9.99. If it's over $9.99, it'll get reduced down to $9.99. But you'll have 3 months at the lower amount to continue that subscription. And then after month 3, which is like December, it will go to the upgraded amount if you do not cancel before then. So that's my understanding, but it just depends on if the monthly fee is paid in full or if it's paid um, on a monthly basis. And then maybe they're going to be refunding people. I'm going to cancel because I think I'll just start charging more on my auto renewal ones. Yes, that's true. Cancel subscriptions at the bottom when you click subscriptions. There you go. Let's um, let's pin Grow with Grace so you guys can see that. Okay. I think I got to the bottom. Let me know if there's any other questions, friends, about subscriptions paid in full. So you paid in full. They better answer that question. So wait a minute, I did miss some comments. I'm confused. Sound like there were two options, sub and super fan. Chantel, yes, there's two programs. One is subscriptions, that is for content. And then the other one is super fan, which is for your live stream. I'm gonna be reviewing this again at 4. My 4 o'clock live, we will go over this again, okay? I definitely want to make sure I share this. I'll probably do it all this week. We'll see. Because it seems like we definitely need to talk through this. I want you guys to start thinking about your subscriptions, though. Hello, Silver Fox. Yeah, but you can see it in settings. Yes. TikTok tells me when. TikTok tells you when my subscription expires. Okay, they better answer that question. Yes, yes, they should. Good afternoon. Good morning. Silver Fox. How are you, friend? Yes. Yes, please. Where can I focus? um, let's see. I am still confused. Okay. Thank you for your support last night. Was a mess, but I will give. Hey, practice makes perfect, friend. You was not a mess. You was awesome. This still leads me to learning how to do content. Yes. You are awesome, Grover Grace. That was great. Your topic was spot on too, so we needed to hear that. Um, her topic was about fear and not letting fear overtake you. So, progress, not practice. That's it. That's it. Yep, not perfect. Yep. You are practice makes progress. Did I say perfect? Practice makes progress. That's what it is. Okay. So thanks everyone. I was supposed I has who thanks everyone who supported my live and my post. I appreciate all. That's it. Thank you all. You guys are doing it. That's what I love. I love hearing all the support that's happening. We need it. Okay. Super fan is in the live. Super fan. I want to stay at 299. I hope that is still an option. No. Yes. If you're doing content outside of your live stream. Yes. I think the options for payment or different levels will still exist. But if you are doing it in a live or any of the live features, it will become super fan. Okay? It will become super fans. So just know that that's the distinction they're making. Um, so there's two different programs now. Two different programs when it comes to people getting exclusive benefits from you. There's the program focused on the live stream, which is now called Superfan. And then there's the program called Subscription that is based on your content. Those are the two programs. And so you now need to decide, where does your subscription benefits truly lie? Do they lie more under the Superfan, where you want to offer live stream benefits for your super fans? You want to offer a live chat only, where they're in your live and they can chat with you. You want to offer the stickers and the badges. That is super fan. Otherwise, your subscription, if you realize, like, my subscription are different digital products, I want to do a group chat for my subscribers only. I want to do sub only videos that only they can see and have access to. I want to do those type of things for my subscribers. Then that is where you would do your subscription benefits. You wouldn't be a super fan. And you cannot do a sub only live. You cannot do the stickers and the badges. I don't think that type of stuff will exist for subscriptions. That is part of the live stream. Okay? Hello, Mrs. Treetop. Hopefully that makes sense. Two different programs. Super fan, anything live related is $9.99, one flat fee across the board. $9.99 across the board, one flat fee for the live. I do believe subscriptions, I didn't hear otherwise, would have the different fees that you can apply, the different costs. So that is under the content side of the house. And um, so that's the way I understood it, guys. Oh, okay, gotcha. I misunderstood because I came late. Oh, okay, gotcha. Got it. I can work with that. Yes. Yep. Yep. So that's the way I understood it. Hello, Mrs. Treetop. Hello, friends. So if people want to see lives that they need to be super fans. If they want a sub only, they want to have a subscriber or a super fan experience only, where you offer that benefit in your live, then they have to be a super fan. They're not a subscriber anymore. They're a super fan, and you can do that with them. Yep. Wellness Wednesdays, the Focus Daily Healthcare Check-in. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, let's do a roll call real quick. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna talk about it again later at 4. We'll talk about it. I'll see if I I had done the screenshots, and it's good that I actually didn't post it because it was on my to-do list to post it in our school platform. And I was gonna say, oh, here's the new subscription information. I'm happy I didn't post it because really what I had pulled Sunday night was different. I mean, they added some more stuff. So I'm thinking they're going to keep evolving. The question about how do what happens with my auto renew, that type of question. Maybe that's a question that'll get posted soon. Okay. You said I want to come up. Kim, you want to come up? Okay. Let's see. You have a question about this? Let's see.
Okay.
Hello.
So my question is, so in order for people to participate in our lives, they're going to have to be super fans?
No, not necessarily. They could be anybody. They can be
Oh,
No, they could be anybody. Now, if they
okay.
want to be in what was traditionally your sub only live, then they would have to be super fans.
Okay. So then that didn't change.
Mm-mm. No, your live is your
Okay.
live. There's plenty of people on
Right.
my live right now that are not subscribers.
Right. Exactly. No, but I was confused. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, wait. So, and I read it last night because they sent it to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I was really confused because underneath where it says subscribers, there's a check for sub only, but then under super fans, there is not a check.
For sub only video, that very last one,
Yes.
sub only videos.
So,
So there will never be
so,
sub only videos for super fans because that's content. You won't be able to do that. Right now, I could take this, like, if this was a subscriber only live, and that's how I used to do mine, I could make this clip and make it content that only my subscribers can see and make it content on my page. And, it has that little message that says subscription or
yeah.
subscriber. I don't think super fans won't have that access or feature anymore.
Got you.
So you won't be able to send them
Okay.
video content.
Okay. Okay. All right. I think I got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can go down now. I don't know
Okay,
how
all
to get
right.
down.
All right, I
I
got you.
just wanted to ask.
I got you. And if you said you don't know how to get down, in the future,
No.
click your box, and if you click your
Uh-huh.
box, there's a little X or something in the top corner. That's how you let
Yes.
yourself down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I let her down. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I let you down, friend. That was me. I clicked too quickly. I was like, oh, it's on my screen. Click. But yes, I got you. I got you down. But yeah, let me know. Anybody else have questions? Let me know. I want, like I said, I'm going to talk about this again at 4 o'clock, and then I'll go over it. Sultry Nana, you just answered that for me. Okay, perfect. Sultry Nana, you said you're getting filtered. I do see a comment that says TikTok did filter a comment. I'm happy to co-host with a healthcare professional. I'm sharing my journey. Okay, okay. So you're saying you want to for your live. When is your live going on? You want a healthcare professional to co-host with you? Somebody maybe from the community might be interested. Video is content. Video is content. So video is a subscription. Yeah. So if people want to click and become a subscriber because they want to see a video you're doing, yeah, they would have to do the subscription. If they want to come in your live and be part of your superfan only live, they would have to become a superfan. So that's how that works. Yeah. Let's see. Hello, Natty. How are you, friend? I'm not a healthcare professional, so co-hosts can promote their content. Okay, okay, I love that. So, Sultry Nana, do you have moms on your channel? Oh, Sultry Nana, yeah, you guys might want to message because the Real Glam Life Closet, she is a doula, so she's somebody that may be a good person. My live starts in 10 minutes. First 10 will be a battle. Okay, look at you. Okay. Um, and it's just a random battle, or are you doing it with somebody in particular? Doc, how do you prefer we schedule a call with you? Send me a message in TikTok. Send me a message. Um, I so Toya, are you still here? I don't know what Toya was. She was looking at schedule a meeting too, but I am. How about I'm available tomorrow and Friday between noon and 3. So send me a message and let me know if tomorrow or Friday works. Because today's Wednesday. So tomorrow or Friday would work for me. How you doing, NK? Anybody else in the room, if you are interested in becoming part of the agency, all my people here, many of them are in the agency. So click the link in the corner if you want me to check to see if you're eligible to join. You're applying, and then TikTok will determine if you're eligible based on TikTok's criteria. Success. Let's say successful truck. Let me see. No, that's not right. Um, I have different people that I don't know if James is still in the room. Somebody was in the room earlier. Um, but let me know if you're interested. And then TikTok. Okay. And then TikTok will let us know if you're already with an agency. You can't be a part of my agency because you're already assigned to an agency. If you have any violations, you can't join. TikTok will send a message saying that the person's not eligible. And then if you are not in the US or Canada, my agency set up for those locations, it'll say you're in an unsupported region. So you have to sign up with an agency in your region. So click the link if you're interested. Let me know if you did, and I can check and see if you're eligible. And then my friends, let me know. So people in the room, let me know if you want me to do the promote code. Natty, thank you for liking the live. Let me know if you got, were you able to copy or go to a browser and put in my webpage? You may have to copy what was there and put it in the browser, or you can just type it directly. But essentially, you're putting that into a browser. You should get a web page that pops up, and then you can put your contact information, submit, and then after you submit, you get an email. In that email is where you'll see my school in the WhatsApp community links so you can join those. So make sure you do that step. If you're somebody who has not done that step, I sent out a lot of messages yesterday to different people, just making sure you did, that you got that step completed. You mentioned a particular healthcare professional. Please say again. The Real Glam Closet, right here. I'm gonna pin her comment. Hold on one second. She messaged you. She was talking to you. There you go. It's pinned. She is a doula. Okay. Let's see. Catching up on comments. Yes, see my comment. Did you put another comment for me, Iridescent? Let me know. Did you have another comment? You might have gotten filtered, friend. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see a new comment. All right, friends. Let me know if there's any final questions. Yes, you did have another comment. Let me know if you want to come up real quick. I was about to get off. Anybody else had questions? Let me know. Um, and then TT, being a buster. He's so funny. Let me know if you have any other questions. Okay, thank you. I'll do a quick battle icebreaker. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm letting you up. Hello. Hey, friend.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
So I didn't really have a question. I mean, I guess I kind of did. So I made $20 on here, right?
Okay.
I looked at my thing and I'm like, where did that come from?
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't have 1,000 followers, so I know I'm not, monetizing anything else except for scale live rewards. Like I don't know where else I could be getting money from because I only do lives, right? So if people send me gifts, I see the gifts. So I'm like, what did I get? Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Well, wait a minute.
So are the gifts are they being delayed? I don't know. It's probably because I use the money that they put in there to exchange it for coins.
Okay.
And maybe that's why I can't really keep track of it like I was thinking. But I just looked in there yesterday. I was like, where did $20 come from?
So
It's
you.
like, I might go back me some lunch.
Hey. It pays out on Wednesdays. If you don't have it preset to pay you out from $1 to 500. If it is part of your scale live rewards, your live rewards, you actually can click the dollar amount and see where it came from. It'll show live rewards or show TikTok Shop or subscriptions. It'll say what it is.
Oh, I don't have no subscription. I have one subscription, but that's only, I think it was like 99 cents. So I know that's not it.
Well, the lowest one is $2.99.
Oh, well, that definitely ain't it because I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh Lord, we gonna have to do some training for my newbies, y'all so funny. I don't even. That's like $9.99.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people were saying that, even like now, like a lot of the viewers that don't have channels, they're not monetizing or anything, they just watch. They were complaining on some people's lives that I was on yesterday because they like, I'd rather just send a CA. You know what CA is, right? I don't want to say it out loud, but
I don't know, but
instead of the app, the CA app.
oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah.
Instead of, because they find out that the person is not getting the whole gift. And a lot of people were not happy about that. So I don't know what's going to happen. We shall see.
Yes, yeah, that has always been the case though. When you give somebody, it is not TikTok takes their percentage. They
Yeah,
always
a
say.
lot of those people who don't have monetization,
They don't realize that, huh?
Yeah, they just on there sending them because they like, oh, I want to send $20, and they find out they only got like 9. They're like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all.
All right.
I'll look into it and see if I'll text you. I'll DM you about where it came from if I can find it.
Okay, perfect. All right. Take care. Thank you for the shares, Coach Rhonda. Melissa, welcome to the live. I saw you come in as well. Thank you so much, friends. I see you guys. Let me know if there's any questions. So at my 4 o'clock, I will review subscriptions again, just so that you guys understand. Again, I'll probably have some new people in the room, but essentially, I want you all to kind of start thinking about your subscription benefits based on those two programs. One is subscriptions, the other one is Superfans. Superfans is for your live stream. Everything involving the live stream is going to be under Superfans. There's a set fee. Anything be up that is not live stream related, anything that you want in terms of your content base, that's essentially what it is, will be part of a subscription. So you have those two programs. I understand why TikTok takes something. They just take too much. I see them getting a share, but they take too much of a share. I got your friend. Our box gifts Gifting divided between 3 cuts. That's what I heard. Um, you talking about the box battles? You talking about the gifting from box battles? I heard it's like a 70-30 cut in terms of the actual share. I'm not sure what the math on that is. No one's ever actually, I haven't seen that in writing. Not battles. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean boxed? Boxed what? You mean in terms of the multi-guest? Like when Iridescent was just here, she was a guest? Or having people in the box? It is, you're thinking the person in the box, the host in TikTok. Yes, it is 3. Yes, it is. When they put you in the box, yeah, multi-guest. Mm-hmm. The guest feature, yeah. So yes, it is, yeah, multiple people. Yep, yep, yeah. And again, I don't know what the split is, but I do know the host gets a percentage. I'm not sure what percentage, but that is the notion that the host gets a percentage for hosting the room in that way. All right, friends. Any last minute? Oh, okay. So should the host state that at the beginning? Um, it is up to you in terms of how you educate your community about being a guest in their room. I think it's important for people, if they don't understand the process, I'm all for educating people, um, and letting them know that a lot of people don't even know they get gifted when they're in the box. So you probably need to explain the whole process. Like, hey, come on, if you see the number in the corner, that's from people sending gifts. And so a lot of people don't even know they got a gift from participating. Hold on, I got a call that was coming in. So yeah, so you absolutely can spend time explaining that to people. I don't have answers for you in terms of the percentage. Iridescent says it gets to it. I get it a lot, and mine is 30%. You as the guest is 30%. Okay, okay. So I wouldn't tell them on the live. Yeah, I mean, I I never talk about it because I never give the expectation that people should be gifting anyway. So that's not something I kind of promote a lot. I know there are people who heavily promote it and overly promote it. So because of that, I don't talk about it in my lives in that way. But um, that is something you can share. You said, sorry, my loss is 30%. What do you mean your loss? Hey, Doc, how you doing, D-Rob? Appreciate you being here. So yes, again, I don't promote it as something like, oh, here's what could happen. I do say this though, and I've said it before. It's not a bad strategy if you're like, oh well, I want to offer multi guests, because I say it's a great strategy to get more visibility to your room, because those guests in the panel, people see that. People see that. I know some of you guys have come to lives where I came in visiting somebody and I'm on the panel in their room, and then you guys see that and you pop in like, oh, Dr. Lisa's on the panel or Dr. Lisa's live. So I've seen the benefit of it. So it's just a matter of how you want to leverage that. So I think to me that's the bigger benefit, just getting more visibility. The gifting is a perk. Just asking because I would have not known that unless I was at a battler's teaching live. Yeah, yeah. Teaching live, that's a co-host. So if they were talking about, battlers, if they were just, if they are talking about multi-guest, is different from co-host. So I just want to make sure I make that distinction. Those are two different. You said I am a guest, yeah. So that might be where you live rewards. You were getting live rewards from being a guest too, Iridescent. So that's where you were getting it, not necessarily from your own live, but some of that probably came from your own live as well. You did a battle recently, yeah. That's partially all of it. All of it came from that. Yes, they see their creator live and come in. Yep, that's it. Yeah. So just know that multi guest is a great way, especially if you have more than one person, You know, different people might come to your room and it's more exposure for you. I think it's good to let people know if it's your room, that they can give person in your box. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something you can promote. It just depends on the live and the topic. It depends on how. I personally think you should educate people in all types of ways. So let me just kind of say that out loud. For general conversation, we need to educate our communities, educate them on how to tap, how to comment, how to share the live, how to do your flash goal or your live goal, your super fan in the future, your gift gallery. You need to educate your community how to get a blue box, how to get the daily heart me. You got to do that. That's part of your role, so that people know. They know and they'll appreciate it. Wait, you get paid for medals? Yes. Yes, yes, you do. You haven't read any of my stuff, huh? You need to go into my school platform. Hey Doc, I have a TikTok shop question. Can I email you? Yes, that's totally fine, friend. Let me know. D Rob, if you're around at 4, I'm happy to answer it verbally as well. I'm about to get off shortly, but I'm happy to answer it verbally. Yeah, so I think so too. Yeah, as much as you can, yes, depends on how you want to do it. Yep, yep. I think it's important to educate people. I mean, if you want people to fully engage, you might be the first room that they said, "Oh, I could tap my screen. I didn't know that. Oh my gosh!" Or when they know they can get points for the taps and the likes, or didn't know that they had to put coins on their account and they can get the daily heart me and there's points involved in that. So yeah, educate your community. Educate them. So how you doing, Coach Marcel? I saw you submitted the website. Now you should have gotten a confirmation. Let me know if you got it. You should have gotten a confirmation with the school link. Okay, so you should have the school link now. I want to do a friendly teaching battle Friday. Anyone interested? Oh, I love that. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, that's a great idea. All right, friends. I'm gonna head out shortly. You said I finally got in. Let me accept you. I'm gonna accept you right now because you got in. I want to make sure I click accept. Let's see. Did you get in? Hold on, I don't see you. Coach Marcel, uh, you did not accept to get into the community yet. You haven't been accepted. You said, "Oh no, yeah." You didn't. You didn't. You got to go hit the school link and then request to, because I have to approve you to come in. Yeah, I don't see you in here. Mm-mm. And I don't have a request waiting. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. I don't have any pending request. I submitted from you. Oh, that I got. Now you got a confirmation email where you now have to click the school link to get into the school platform. But remember, that's what you messaged me. It's like, I'm not in the school platform. Now you have the link to get in. So it came from my stand store. So just submit that and then you're in school. You got to submit a request and I'll let you into the school. Yep. So yeah, so you did the form and I got your confirmation. Yep. But you also got a confirmation email. You got a confirmation email that automatically came once you submitted it. Check your inbox. Okay. I see. I will look at that later. Thanks. You're welcome, friend. Yep, yep. And anybody else who is not in the school platform, let me know. I'm missing probably like 20 people. And I think I got a couple duplicates in here too. Grow with Grace, I think you're one of my duplicates. You and Coach Jesse. I think you guys have 2 accounts that's listed in there. So I gotta go back and look at it. But I'm missing about 20 people. What was it, 20? It's probably like 14. 14 people. Okay. All right, my dear friends. Thank you so much. Congratulations on that level 5, Coach Marcel. Let me know, Sultry Nana. Sultry. I'm gonna accept her. Cool. I accepted. I was literally about to get off. Literally.
Girl, I knew when to catch you. I knew when to catch you. I really did.
are you?
It is so nice to have you with me today. Is the music a little too loud? Because I don't want to upset TT.
I don't.
Can you
You
hear
can
me
hear it.
okay?
You can hear it, but it's not. I don't think it's too loud. I don't think
Just
it's.
barely.
Yeah.
Like I said, I like to provide a relatively quiet vibe, but I don't want to upset TT because they get all up in their feelings every once in a while.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? They get in their feelings. So are you ready for a quick battle? Now, don't try not to beat me too bad now.
I
You
didn't.
have not. I have been asking you for battles for almost 2 months.
I have to prepare the community. I haven't asked the community if they
You
would
haven't
want to
prepared.
battle.
I haven't asked anybody either. Well, look. Let's do that real quick. This is our icebreaker for the morning. Remember, today is Wellness Wednesday. While I am not a healthcare professional, what I try to do is share my own personal experience with my healthcare journey. Part of it being diabetes, and the other, I'm dealing with high blood pressure. I was recently informed that I am now pre-diabetic after years of being on medication.
Congratulations.
So I'm so thankful for that. God is so good.
Yeah.
I praise Him. I'm thankful for that. That is a wonderful, believe me. I'm telling you, because those medications can be really expensive. Do you know that one of my medications is $1,003 a month?
Oh wow. Wow.
$1,003 a month. Oh,
Wow.
thank you so much. I appreciate
Coach Marcel is a
you. Was that for you
nurse.
or was that for me?
That was for
Thank you
you.
for that.
Coach Marcel is a nurse too. So, Coach, you were
Oh,
looking at having a healthcare professional in your life today.
yes. I'm happy to have a healthcare professional here with me to help me on, as it relates to my journey and the journey of those individuals that come on a consistent basis. Because, as I state in my videos, we have to be an active participant. Thank you so much. We have to be an active participant in our own healing.
She
Because
was.
this is
She
my
said, "What time you're doing it now? Essentially, you're about to do it now."
Yes, I'm doing it now. So if you have time now, feel free to stay. Coach Lisa and I, we are going to have a quick battle after we invite some people. So yeah, no. You're not
So
worried about
let's
that.
do this.
Just let
Let's
it run.
Okay. Let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna put a
Invite some
preface on it.
folks.
Well, I'm gonna put a preference on it. So, guys, if you guys
Okay.
don't mind, I don't need power ups. Sultry Nana probably does. So, if you guys want to support in battle on Team Sultry Nana, that is totally fine to jump over.
Bless you.
And she can get power ups if you want to support in that way. I'm totally fine with it. I want to make sure that I'm supporting you guys. Okay. So,
I appreciate your graciousness. Thank you. I appreciate your gracious because
mm.
right. Didn't you see me say I was live earlier? I'm trying to keep my house. I'm
Oh
trying to keep my
Lord,
house.
Lord, oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Okay. I have been homeless before with 3 children,
Oh
sleeping in my
wow.
79 LeBaron behind 7-Eleven.
Oh my
I've been there.
gosh. Wow.
Now my
Wow.
children are adults. They have children of their own, and they are so blessed.
Yeah.
Thank you for the heartbeat. You guys are so good to me. All right, so anybody that would like to see us, um, when I say friendly battle, I do mean that friendly. I'm not going to be doing a lot of trash talking. I don't do that.
Well,
Because
I
especially guess
typically
what happens?
I typically
Mm-hmm.
mute. So
You okay? Well, like I said, I don't do any trash talking because the reality is there are a lot of individuals who are seriously anxious already. So I don't need to make them any more anxious by doing that.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Some people are getting used to it. So I want to be here to support, teach a little because you're the professional there. I just play them on TV.
He's so funny. All right.
Am I being silly enough for you this afternoon? I'm so sorry. Look, I'm trying. I do have a little bit of nervousness. Okay, so let's see if we can get this started.
Okay. So
Feel free
again,
to support.
yeah, again, if you guys are here, Sultry Nana wanted to do a friendly battle. If you want to go and click her, if you click her photo, you can see her mini profile will pop up, and you can watch live and go over to her room and support. So I'm totally fine with not. You say it's glitching. Am I glitching? Hopefully I'm not.
Yeah, it has been
I have a
acting
friendly
up
battle
some.
tonight. You said I need a friendly battle tonight too. You need one too. So
Okay.
I guess I will be in these streets. Y'all can use me to friendly battle with.
Absolutely.
All right. Well,
Oh my goodness, my speaker keeps saying I have a low battery. I'm sorry.
okay. So I'm gonna accept. There
Can
we
you
go.
hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you. Yep.
Lovely. Well, thank you, folks. We have a bonus mission.
Yeah.
Please be.
You guys can tap the screen if you're here with me. Thank you so much. You said I'm back. If you want to tap the screen, that is part of. They'll do a bonus mission in 30 seconds, and you'll see where You'll the first gift, 2 times gifting points, is happening now. So I appreciate you all supporting the live. Let me know if you have questions. We're gonna tap tap tap. Thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. I love it. I love it. I was. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are sweet. Thank you so much, Doctor. I saw you, Iridescent. You said I have a recharge. That is totally fine. We can tap the screen. We wanna if you don't mind, if you want to jump over, look at you and hearts. You guys want to support Sultry Net? I think she was trying to win. She was trying to win to get some power ups, but that's totally fine. I appreciate the support, y'all. Thank you so much. This was very impromptu. Your girl was literally about to get off. I have a couple different tasks to do. I didn't have appointments, but I know I had a couple tasks I needed to do. So thank you so much. So now we have it where TikTok is um, live. What it says, live creators unlock 2 times gifting points for reaching our target. So we have that. So TikTok, just so that you guys know, I can make this more teaching. TikTok has it where it gives you little prompts. So right now we are gifts. We need a total of 10 gifts. We have 0 of 10, and so it will give us 50 seconds to get that. Singing Nobody Beats the List. Is that it? And so we need 10 times the gifting points. If you want to support this particular goal, it would be roses or heart puffs, 10 times the gifting points. I think that's what it means. Let's see. Unlock 2 times live, each reach gifting points. Yeah, so we need gifting points. Thank you so much. We got 1 of 10, 7 of 10, 15 seconds left, 8 of 10. And then we need 2 more in 10 seconds. One more, 8 seconds, target reached. All right. And so now we unlock 2 times gifting points. So 2 times the gifting points. If you send gifts, it'll be worth 2 times the points. You said one more. So this is actually, because this is a friendly battle, we can kind of walk through and teach through what's happening. So what just happened is that TikTok had these targets that they will put out so that you can unlock 2 times the gifting points. So as you guys send gifts, as you're sending gifts, they're worth double the points. So a popular thank you so much is worth one coin, but it's now worth 2 coins or 2 points because of sending it during this time frame. Yep. So and so appreciate you. It's at 1 point times 8. I wonder if that's for bigger gifts. Okay, interesting. Thank you so much for everybody's support. So 20 match points we got for that particular round. We got 20 match points, and then we'll let, like I said, we're down to the last minute and a half. TikTok will typically, if you have power ups, if you have other things that you have in your backpacks are in your gift box that you get when you participate in a battle. So the people who are 1, 2, and 3, they will become eligible for special exclusive power up gifts. Those gifts are awarded to you if we won the battle. And so Social Data jumped ahead of us. So if we won the battle, you would have got those power ups. You only can use those for me, and they expire in 5 days. Luna, where you been, Luna? Luna, you done popped in. We asked about you today. People was like, Luna, she ain't doing good. Her baby girl is gone. How you doing, Mama? Are you okay? How is everything going? I'm doing this impromptu battle. Look at you, friend. Kim was like, Dr. Lisa can't lose. Dr. Lisa cried, miss my baby. Oh, Kim, you're so sweet. Kim, we trying to lose on purpose. Kim said, I want my power ups. You said, I'm not okay. You guys are so sweet. Y'all done jumped out there. Oh, Lord. I told them to stop, Sultry Dad. We got you, Coach. Y'all are supposed to let her win. She was supposed to win. I told them to let you win. It's okay. Look.
about the fun of the game.
I hear you, friend.
Okay.
I hear you.
Yeah, it's about, just enjoying each other's company, having a little laugh here and there. Looks like everybody just abandoned me after the. Okay, so our number one gifter today?
Thank you so
Let's
much,
see.
friends.
We have Kim Love Jones. Bless you, Kim. Coach Jesse.
Yes.
And some sugar.
Yes.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, girl.
Did you get do they get power ups on your side? I think it's only on my side for the winning.
I don't remember. I think they just told me up, girl.
Did you when you click their faces, does a screen of power ups come up for you?
A screen of power.
Oh, a screen of the top gifters.
Yeah, I do have the top gifters listed.
And
it's Kim, Love, Coach Jesse, and some sugar. But I don't know if it says any.
Okay, I think it's just for the winners.
How you doing, motivational woman?
Yeah. Thank you all. Thank you, Kim, Kimberly, Trisha, Coach Marcel, Nika Grace, Naya, The Real Glam Closet, Sweet Pea, Luna, and Yoli. Thank you so much. Those are my top 10. I appreciate you all. Appreciate the support. And I see where I got gloves from glove and timer from Kim.
Wow.
Kimberly has the hammer and the misting. And then Trisha has the mist and the glove. So I see you guys. Thank you so much. We jump ship from when she saw you lose. Y'all so funny.
Dr. Lisa.
Yes, ma'am.
How do I get that heart? When you put your hands up like this, a little pink heart comes
That's
out.
an effect. That's an effect. If you're in your enhance,
Okay.
click enhance.
Well, you know what? It may be that because you are
No, it's for everybody.
Are you sure? Because I don't recall saying it.
So, okay, right now, let's do this. Click enhance.
Okay, let's go in. Let's see what's going on. Effects.
So, click that. You need Kim Love Jones needs a friendly battle at 7:30. You want to do that with us, Ultra now?
Okay, I am happy to do that.
Okay.
My live starts between 7:30 and 8.
There we go.
I can do that. I like to use those as an icebreaker, believe it or not.
Okay, I love that.
Friendly battle in the beginning. So yes, I don't see it. I'm not able to even pull that up right now.
You're not able to click enhance?
Individuals. Yeah, I'm not able to do it.
Interesting. Mine just popped up for
For whatever
me.
reason. I hit enhance.
Uh-huh.
Then I hit effects.
Okay, wait a minute.
Up the screen, I'm just waiting.
Okay, it pulls up my screen, and then do you see the magnifying glass?
The magnifying.
The search, search symbol. So, it's click that, and then type in the word hand.
Yes, I do see. I did click on the magnifying glass.
Now type in the word hand heart.
Hand heart. Okay, type in the word hand heart. Okay.
And then.
N-D. When I learn how to spell, yeah. H-E-R-T. Yes. Let's see.
So there's a lot that popped up.
Oh, I see.
You see the one that looks like this?
Your face happens to be on that.
Yep, you see that? It's like a pink, purplish, green, blue look.
Yeah.
Did it do it for you? Let's see.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's see.
And it lightens up your screen a little bit. There we go. Yeah.
Believe it or not, that has your face on it.
No way. Does it?
When I went into the search, it has your face on it.
Wow. Oh, I see it. I see it on my screen too. You're right. It does have it on there. Like we're using. Well, your face is on mine, on my side.
Okay, I get it. So now I'm still learning. I appreciate you being here, and I thank you so much for your time and patience.
You're
I
welcome.
still have a few things I need to ask you. Hi, Mr. Hughes. How are you? Thank you so much for being here this afternoon. Guys, we just had a friendly battle. So I appreciate you. Let's see. I guess we're going to shut down for the moment and get right into the live, our Wellness Wednesday.
Yes, sweet. Yeah.
And we're going to talk about what we can do to stay healthy. Remember, you have to be an active participant in your own healing.
Right.
So let's get going.
So let me say this real quick. So Sultry Nana requested as a co-host. I am willing and open to doing this for anybody in the agency, and making it a teachable moment, making it something where you have questions. You can always do this as a co-host or as a guest. So I'm totally fine with that. Co-host is better because you're actually in your room and you can kind of play around with the features as you would in a real live stream. So this is something, I mentioned it before, I probably just need to continue to reiterate that. So like all my newbies, Yoli, any of the others that are coming in, they're like, Dr. Lisa, how do you do such and such? Come on in. I'm happy to do this. So I just want to say that out loud. Okay, we did it yesterday with Natty Nat in terms of the co-host feature. So yes, I want to make sure you guys know I will do that.
Hi, JB Harper. How?
All right, take.
I do have one quick
What's that?
question. Can anybody on my side actually hear Dr. Lisa?
Did you have me muted?
Put a one in the chat for me if you can hear her okay, because actually my speaker's on and it's pointed towards my microphone. I have my DJ equipment set up too.
Well, you're pretty. Your voice is pretty good on my end.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
You can okay, so great. They can hear you on that side. So this is also an opportunity for a teachable moment. So I'm so thankful that my TT mentor is here. She is good at what she does. And anybody that would like to join the what is it? Launch your income
Agency.
Get
your referral link.
Also, my agency, referrals only. I still gotta pick up my referral code. I'm 63, right? Every once in a while, okay? Sister girl needs a little help. I'm trying to get it together. You understand what I'm saying?
I got you, friend. I got you.
So just bear with me. Thank you so much for your time.
All right.
And folks, continue to comment, like, and share.
All right. Take care, Soldier Nana. See you later, friend.
You shut down because I'm still trying to figure that out.
Okay. Well, no. Let me tell you then. So click co-host. You can shut me down. So click co-host again.
I got you.
There's a rectangle with an arrow right at the top corner.
Okay.
Click that. Let me down.
Got it. Bless you and thank you for being here.
All right. Take care.
Afternoon.
You're welcome. All right, y'all. There we go. You said you're the best. Oh, thank you, friend. You said so. What did you say, Iridescent? You said you will never battle me, huh? I told y'all was supposed to let Sultry Nana win. You guys were supposed to let her win. Oh, I love it. The student will never beat the teacher. You guys are wrong for that. Never. You guys are sweet. Thank you so much. I so appreciate you all. That was sweet. We put up a fight. Y'all tried. Well, I know some of y'all went back on both sides, but look here. I appreciate y'all. You guys are so funny. He was like, never. Oh, thank you so much, friend. Okay, so Kim, if you want to connect with Soldier Nana to do a friendly battle, I know you said you was trying to do one this evening. She'll do it. And then, like I said, anybody who would like to promote, send me a message so I can use those coupons. I wanna be able to use those. So I'm saying it out loud for everybody. You said, not Dr. Lisa. Keep eyes on them. Yes. I did laugh out loud. Tried to help her a little, but I had to come back home. You said I did. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much for the support. That was very kind of all of you. I appreciate all the support. That was nice. Like I said, I try not to battle. I mean, obviously, you guys are getting your power ups and trying to make sure you guys are good. So I just want to make sure everybody's good in that way. And let me know. Like I said, I don't mind. Anytime you guys co-host and request, I answer for y'all. For y'all, I answer. So let me know if you ever need support, okay? I will see you guys at 4:30. I'll be back. Yes, I do. I probably do need to do it for the entertainment factor. And that's what I tell you guys. Do it so that you activate your room, you rally your room. Your room is really excited, supporting. So I'll be back and we can chat some more. I'll give some more updates about what was shared today. We talked about the promote feature. We talked about Service Plus. And we talked about subscription / superfan. So I'll reiterate that stuff again tonight. And then Luna popped in for a second. She said, I'm not doing well. She's been crying. Yes, it is a transition for all of us when the kids go off to college. It's a transition for the entire family, and especially us mamas. And so we feel it, and really that's what drove me to TikTok, y'all. No joke. It really was like, okay, now I need to figure out what else. I can't continue to be the helicopter mom and worried about the child. I need to find something else for myself, and so that's really what brought me here. Ultimately, that and a number of other things, but I was like, okay, it's my time. So Prepare to be sick of me. I'm battling daily now. What in the world? Going out with 50K. Oh, that's right. Oh, my likes. Thank you so much, friends. Same here. I know, friend. I know. I'm so happy. I am so happy when mine went to college. You said you were so happy when they went to college. Uh, you know what? Now I am. I'm doing a lot better. She did her study abroad this summer. I was worried about that, and she did beautifully. She's in her new little apartment. She thinks she's grown. I'm dealing with that. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of transitions, but I'm trying to make sure I take it all in and not be too hard on myself or hard on her. So yeah. Um, I must be the only mom who was happy when they got out of my pocket. Hey, that's the problem. They're not out of our pockets yet. Okay, that's the problem. I'm waiting for that. That is the next stage of this. When is she out of our pockets? So she has her own. And she's taking her mom for dinner and lunch and doing all the things. I'm waiting for that moment. I love the empty nester lifestyle, and I'm not there either. So, with the little guy, never. You said never. Sweet Tea Pie said never. Don't even expect it, huh? Never. You said 25. Yeah, we got 20 and 21 happening. So we got some years, but I think it's gonna be more like 30 because I meant to say house. Oh, just get out the house. Just out the house. Because they still in the pocket. They just not out, they just out the house right now. But like I said, it's a process, and the transitions. You feel it. You feel every transition moment. So thank you so much. 32 still trying to ease into the pockets. She's so cute, my daughter. She'll have money. She'll have money. She'll be like, so do you want to buy me? I was like, girl, do you want to buy me my lashes, my makeup, my girl? Get your own stuff. so so yes, that's the type of stuff I deal with. Oh, Douglas, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it because they still in my pockets. Yes, I know. Luna, my heart is out to you, friend. Goes out to you, friend. It is these first couple weeks, maybe months, the first semester. The first semester is you're adjusting. Everybody's adjusting. So it's the first semester, and then come after Christmas, it feels a little better. You know what I'm saying? Because you send them back, and you feel like, okay, I'm now it feels a little easier. I think each return or transition when they go back to school and stuff, it gets easier and easier with each one. So yeah, you guys will get through it. Um, in the meantime, make sure she stays on top of different opportunities. That's the helicopter mom and me. Baby girl was always doing something. She knows her mama. Like, okay, she came back from Italy. I was like, so what we doing next summer? What's the plan? So she knows me in that way. So she had a summer experience program her freshman summer year. And then she did Italy. She did courses. She's trying to be in the healthcare profession. So I was like, you got to build up your healthcare resume so that. And she was always doing volunteering, so she volunteers with the hospital. So she is always doing stuff. And so I was like, hey, if you serious about it, then I'll show you the path to get there, but you got to do the work. So grades academically and out of the classroom experiences. So I kind of kept her busy, which to a certain extent is like she like, oh, I can breathe a little bit because I've been easing up a little bit. I said, well, at least I know I'm not the only one whose kids ask do you want to buy? Yes, all the time, all the time. Let's see. So I'm about to head off. You said Luna said thank you. You're welcome. Yes, go to everything. Yes, yes. They gotta realize this is it's part of them trying to an adult, and so they want to make sure they take advantage of the college experience and all the resources available to them. Enjoy your day. Thank you so much. But also take time to rest when needed. Yes, that is true. They gotta balance it. Absolutely. See you later. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you all coming in. Thank you so much. I will be back at 4 o'clock. So I'll see you later. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate